Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Deadly Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder, the Seven Dooms of Sandpoint, our epic Pathfinder crossover event featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who are not our common Friday morning / Thursday night crew, but nonetheless, we are all gathered together with these characters to play some games, have a bit of fun, and enjoy ourselves. A big, warm, round table welcome to everyone here. How you all doing?
Yeah!
Food.
I'm very
Very excited.
Very excited.
Oh no.
Confused. Okay, very well. Excited, confused, all the stuff, all the emotions are happening simultaneously. And I can't wait to get into today's story. But before we do so, let's kick off with, of course, a big hello from our sponsors. Guys, we have a bunch of people who make us look as good and awesome as we do each and every time we run these games. First of all, we have Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see on screen here. All of the character tokens you can see were made using Hero Forge. Which is an incredible 3D model-making software that allows you to design, create, and bring to life any kind of role-playing game character and get them 3D printed and shipped to you at home. So go check those out. That's freaking amazing. We have then, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice that connects all of my players from around the world around this game table in order to have fun and make it so that it is nice, vibrant, and colorful and engaging for people like me who, like, you know, have the ADHDs and who goes, I need stimulation. I always need stimulation. This is stimulating. See, I can do this now. I can go wee if I get bored. You know, if you ever seeing a scene of me just sitting there going, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's because I'm not paying attention. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects, because every epic game deserves to sound epic as well, and that's what we do there. So, you know, brilliant. Also, hi, Phoenix. And Avarian. Good to see you. Welcome in. Where are we at? Yes, okay, cool. Now, guys, as always, with the tabletop role-playing game, it is a collaborative storytelling experience that features a wide variety of different characters. Instead of introducing the characters today, because we are going to have a bit of an introduction session today for the characters who have joined this table from their various multiversal things, because that's what's happening today. And I know I didn't explain it earlier on, but our crossover event is where characters and players from across my different Patreon tables have all been shuffled around due to the cosmic event that has transpired. So we now have Holly from Curse of the Crimson Throne here. We have Meg and Balsam from Pray for Death. We have Lashara from Gatewalkers. All of them have now been sort of jumbled around here. So we're going to meet these characters again as we go through. But to introduce the players, allow me to say a big warm hello to our dear friend, starting from the top, Malakisa, who plays Holly.
hello.
We then have Kalindria playing the role of Meg, our Tanuki.
Hello, hello.
Then, of course, Sir not appearing in this film is, of course, Sean, who would normally play Titus, the Azarketi. Yep. Then, of course, playing Lushara from Gatewalkers is our friend OG Lava Kitten.
Hello.
Remaining here, a permanent fixture of our Friday morning games is Peyton, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hi!
And, of course, last but absolutely not least, bringing his character from the Pray for Death Assassin campaign is All Things Fantasy, playing Balsam.
Hello, how you going today?
It's like seeing seal energy, mad seal energy is what's happening. All right, so yeah, this is our group for today. Now, again, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for donating your time, your energy, your effort, and your love to come and just hang out and do this cool, wacky, fun stuff that we do. There are a number of ways I would like to introduce, to bring you behind the GM screen and allow you guys to play our game and join in and do some cool stuff while we are live. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time to be redeemed for insight, inspiration, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all this cool stuff that will support my players throughout their adventure. But for those of you who have some disposable income and want to help Dag with his survival check for the month, which is at a whopping nearly 60%, it's 59%, but 60%, it's close enough to 60%. There are some monetary donations which give a more tangible result. Now, I again have neglected, as I'm sure Schoolie is about to lecture me in, about the fact that I have not properly done all these. That's because I am a putz, and I keep forgetting little basic things, little normal things, But I will do these as we go through. So first of all, for our hero points and jinx points, hero points are these little red marks that you can see there. The red marks represent hero points that can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points, which are the purple marks, can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate matters ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists. Basically, what I will do from here is I will take the story prompt from whichever card is drawn, and then I will use it in order to try and insert whatever plot twist is into the game. So something like erratic behavior, I would then throw erratic behavior into the game somehow. It's a really good way to keep me on my toes and allow me to kind of practice my improv stuff, and also make the games a lot more unique to each of the campaigns that we're in. So any campaign that we're in is not what's the word? It's not everything's unique. Everything is its own unique game and stuff. There we go. Haha. All right. Then we have for $20 our coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes you just need shit to work, and our nat 20 is how we do it. Because natural 20 is exactly that. It's a critical success in something our group is trying to achieve, and yeah, that's how they go about it. Boom. Then of course we have our our $50 donation. Our $50 donation is either a boss buff, which will greatly improve and increase the strength, the situation surrounding one of the boss encounters. What this means is that the parameters of the fight will become exponentially more difficult for my players. Maybe it'll grow bigger teeth. Maybe there'll be a second bad guy. Maybe there'll be a small child that'll run in that'll need to survive somehow. Whatever the case is, that's the nature of the boss buff. It is a huge boost. Then we have our Harrow Draw, which, of course, for $50, I will draw a card from our random deck of fortune-telling Harrow cards. Then, for the following 3 games, the prophecy written upon the Harrow card, if it gets fulfilled, our heroes will receive either a secret fighting art, a magic item, or a boon from the entity within the card. During that 3 days, however, they will also receive a boost to whichever statistic is listed on this card. So, for example, the Mountain Man is a Constitution-based card, so all Constitution rolls will be at a plus 1d4 for that particular 3-day period. And then that's just kind of like a little bit of a fun storytelling thing our heroes can work towards. And lastly, we have our secret menu item. What is our secret menu item, you ask? Well, an excellent question. The secret menu item is going to be something. Let's go with something for Peyton. I feel like it's been a while since Peyton's had a good something. Peyton's had a lot of complicated somethings. So here's what we're gonna do. For the $100 secret menu item for today, Peyton, you are going to be granted a new type of Makuhito, a very unique one. This one will have the ability to have automated teeth. It will also be able to cut through a lot more stuff, including damage reduction. It will also allow you to basically enchant runes of different varieties to the same giant thing, but in addition could also create a smoke screen for you to hide behind.
Ooh.
The trade-off is it is a very loud weapon at this point in time. So
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I'll give Peyton a chain. A chain.
Yeah.
I'll give Peyton a chain sword. Is the operative thing. As part of the
Nice.
as part of the crossover stuff and things like that. Yes, I will provide our good friend Peyton with a chain sword. Not to be confused with a chainsaw, because chainsaws are big and clunky and two-handed. This one can still be wielded in one hand or two-handed, and does have the blade of a chainsaw.
That's
For
cool.
some unknown reason, wherever Westinghouse is now, he starts sweating.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now we do have Peyton's on 0 hit points. Peyton, hold on. Did I
He
read
was
that
on
wrong?
0. He was.
Hold on. Oh no, Peyton.
I
Hero
got healed by
points.
his.
No, Peyton's on 0 hit points. Sorry, not hero point. Hit points. Sorry,
Hero.
points.
Hero points.
Oh, hero points.
Hero
I was
points.
like, what? He's not
Okay.
dead. I got healed.
Okay,
What's
I think
terrible?
I think I got everyone else down. Okay, cool. All right, so
I'm so sorry.
let's see. We have a $10 donation. They've just come in from Schooly Eye, which of course is a random plot twist, which they haven't been able to do on this one because they've been normally Schooly Eye has been a player here. So let's take a look here as we get our $10 donation. Our plot twist for today is Revelation.
Ooh.
Some kind of revelation. Okay.
Game.
I didn't do
Hi,
it.
Sai. Please lurk away. Have fun, my friend. We let's throw some protects up for our friend. Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's a terrible roll. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. So, guys, you all ready to kick off?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let's do the
Alright.
Very
thing.
excited.
Fuck yeah! All right.
But I'll
Yeah.
also
Me and the Sharp learned our lesson.
die in American playing. So what are you gonna do to us this game?
Whatever I want. Cookie Mon Steve coming in with a harrow just as I'm about to start. You know what? Let's do the harrow first. Okay. Holly has been given a harrow reading.
Ooh.
Now, because this is obviously the crossover event. Oh, right. We still have the unicorn in effect for you, Peyton.
Mm.
So just remember that. You're still under the effect of the unicorn.
Yep.
So anyone who's from a table where the prophecy is still there, it's still ticking down, and you still need to just be aware of that as well. So make sure you make a note of that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
reset
Mushar's
that.
got cricket right now.
You've got the cricket. Cool. All right. Holly, you ready?
I'm ready.
There's your spread. Let's see. Ooh, the Waxworks. And Chaotic Evil Constitution. So this table now has a Constitution trigger of the 1d4. The Waxworks is a place of helplessness and physical entropy. The mind might be willing, but the flesh is frozen in its place of horror. It is also the card of torture and imprisonment, signifying literal inability to move or paralysis of a more prosaic kind. Misaligned, this card indicates an abundance of energy at a crucial moment that changes everything. So that is our Waxwork card. I will paste that in there so everyone knows what you guys are working towards. There we go. Done and done. And let's also give you guys the card, because that artwork is spoopy as heck. I mean, look at that. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you so much to Cookie Mon Steve for bringing us up to 63% of our goal for the month. So there you go. And it is kind of perfect because Peyton is trapped in a room at the moment. But bear in mind, it does have to be an active action that the players take to fulfill the prophecy. So not just something that simply happens, but they actually have to, put some legwork in. Because I am a fussy bitch. And that is what I do. All right. What?
The literal inability to move.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of like like you may not necessarily be able. You're not maybe you're not restrained physically. You might be restrained emotionally. That kind of thing. Okay. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, cracks appear in the skies around the multiple heroes. As they do so, Lashara, falling away from the demonic badlands of Sakoris, Holly being pulled through a wall in the temple of Asmodeus down in Corvosa, Balsam and Meg amidst the squalor of the Isle of Ilsgamort and the auction houses of the Jade Monkey. Everyone falls through these open gateways, being pulled by force. As you do so, you hear the sound of a colossal whale passing almost overhead. You don't get a good look at it, but you do sense its presence, a weight, if you would, of psychic energy that just washes nearby. You also see something in the distance. You're not quite sure what it is until it looks maybe like some sand blowing in a wind out of a glass receptacle of some kind. Everyone except for Peyton, can I get you guys to make me a crafting check? Nice. Mara with a 20. Lashara with a 23. As you no, that's fine. As with the 23, as you're going through the this portal space, you recognize the broken receptacle as part of a hourglass that has been broken with sand seeming to bleed from it. And eventually, you awaken, confused, maybe a little bit uncertain.
Yeah.
In a
Shara's
small
going to...
town. I should describe the scene.
Oh, sorry.
You awaken in a small town, surrounded by what looks to be people in the middle of a market day. The sun beats down on you quite warmly, and around you there are shopkeepers and stalls and children who are accompanied by their parents as they go on their daily routine. It is not a lifeless and barren badland that you awaken to. As you wake up and get your bearings, please describe Lashara for and her reaction to the scene.
Okay. Lushara is a young elven woman in a tailored blue dress. On her shoulder as she gets up, there's a black and white cat.
Incorrect.
And no? She's looking for this black and white cat. And then she checks herself for a rabbit.
You do have a rabbit tucked away in your clothes.
Oh, she's very upset now. But
Then react to the upset.
now.
Yeah, then react to the upset. Yeah, do the
she's
thing.
very
Yeah,
panicked.
yeah.
She's like, "Where's Magnus?" She says, "Start yelling, Magnus!" This elven woman with blue hair and eyes that are like glowing moons. She doesn't have pupils; they're just white globes in there, and she's just white stripes in the front of her hair. She turns around. She's got tattoos on the back of her neck. She's got one on each arm. She has a cherry blossom on one, circles on the other, and she's missing an index finger and is screaming for Magnus in the middle of this town.
Hearing the sounds of shouting, Holly, you have just gone through one of the portals. You're almost certain you're in hell. Like, the moment that the portal pulled you in, you were fighting against it at the time because you just saw what happened to the Hierophant, going into the portal, his skin peeling off, like, literally by force amidst the flaming portal that was, created by the Arbiter. You, as you hit the portal, you're like, that's it, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dying, I died, that's it, I'm dead, I'm just finished, I'm gone. And then you have emerged, similarly, in the middle of this town. And everything seems normal. So normal, in fact, you're kind of caught off guard by it until you hear the sound of someone panicking and asking for someone called Magnus. Holly, describe yourself and your entrance into the scene.
Holly is a very, very small fairy that is going to be very confused and kind of looking around for a little bit. And she has pretty bright red hair and very bright and pink and purple wings that are just kind of fluttering around, and just everything about her is a little jittery and nervous. And then she hears somebody calling for Magnus, and then she's going to look around. Penny? Penny?
You do not see Penny either.
I don't. Penny? And as she's looking around, she hears somebody also frantic, and she's gonna run over. Who's Magnus? Who are you looking for? I'm looking for my husky. Her name is Penny.
My cat. Magnus is my cat.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
missing a dog?
I'm missing my
just
dog.
like, just like, I don't even know where I am. Do you know where we are? Where are we? Where is this place?
I don't think this is hell. This isn't hell,
Hell?
right? I don't think this.
No, I came from what felt like hell, but this is clearly not hell.
Well, I was
It's
in
actually
hell.
very nice, actually.
You say that, but then very subtly you notice that a woman covers her child's eyes and moves across the road from where you guys are having this conversation.
Oh,
I
I think
It's like,
I'm
don't look,
staring
dear.
at-
They're likely adventurers
I
because
can't-
they're acting like we don't exist here. Very soon they'll break into our houses and start rummaging through our belongings. Come on.
I guess.
Okay,
But I wasn't in hell. But I was having a trial sort of thing with the Church of Asmodeus, and they're a little scary.
A small point of order. I love the enthusiasm, love the energy. This is great. This is 100%. May I offer a little bit of advice?
Mhm.
So as to not have to repeat this with every single individual that we are going to be introducing
Yeah.
for today, best to save the long expositions of where we are, who we are, and all of this for when everyone is gathered together. That way we only need to do it the single time. It's great that you've bonded over this whole thing, but keeping in mind Holly also comes
Missing
from a place where you were
companions.
betrayed by your parents. There are lots of people who have stabbed you in the back, and you've met this person for 2 seconds. What if there isn't even really a cat involved?
But
What if they stole Penny and they've just lured you here, and now they're like, haha, now that I stole their dog, right? Now you and I
mean,
are both missing something. We can be best friends just as she can stab you in the back.
I
don't
do
think-
have weird eyes, so I could understand that.
Just saying.
Doug, you're taking my shtick there.
Speaking of, we now
It's like,
come
when do I
to
stab
we
them?
now come to Balsam. So Balsam, you are not too far away from here. You're a little bit further away than maybe you would have in the distance heard like the crying out for Magnus and Penny and stuff. But what you actually hear and see more than anything else is the actual docks. You can see a wide variety of fishing vessels that are vaguely familiar to you. You've been to this place before, many, many, many years ago. A very small town. You're the kind of individual, because of your profession as an assassin, to gain your bearings quite quickly. And as soon as you turn around and see the large dragon's skull mounted on top of a nearby inn, you immediately know where you are. You are at the infamous Rusty Dragon in Sandpoint.
So that explains where I am. How did I get here?
And don't forget to describe yourself, too.
Yeah, so Balsam is he's fully covered in he seems to, you can't quite tell what he is. He is fully masked, he's covered in like this rich, thick cloak and hood. It has red embellishments, but the majority of the colors are black and yellows. He has orange eye slots. His eye slots look like orange beacons. And on his fingertips, he has like these sharp claw-like appendages attached to his gloves. As he's looking around, he's scratching the side of his mask, almost as if it was his face, as he's looking around. Now, he's fell in here with Meg. Meg would probably be beside herself right about now. She doesn't have the same experience as Belson being in, random locations for no reason. Would Meg be around in anywhere?
Taking a look around, yes, indeed, you do see Meg. Meg is just a little bit further on the dock across the road from where you are, near another location known as the Hagfish. You recognize them mostly because they're the only tanuki that it seems to be in town. Meg, describe yourself and your reaction to suddenly emerging.
Yes, so when Meg was getting pulled through a portal, Balsam had grabbed onto her, and she was human in appearance at the time. So when she has landed... No, she would be Tanuki right now.
Okay.
Yep. So when she lands here, and is no longer in her human form, she will freak out for a second, look left, look right, and try to find Balsam. Because she thinks maybe he did this.
You definitely see Balsam very, very quickly.
So yes, she will basically rush over to him, kind of like, I guess, no, not that. She'll say, okay, so, can you do this? Did you do this? Was this an accident?
Yes. No, yes. I believe it was the magic from Gormagard. He was casting something using the shard of glass. Remember that glass?
Yes.
Yeah. He was he did this. He sent us here. You know where we are, Meg?
Do I know where we are, Dag?
Make a society check.
It's a flat 20. No, I have no idea.
Alright.
I will say that you can recognize these are Avastanian waters, so you're in the north somewhere.
Okay.
On the coast, so... Actually, on the coast, north? Yeah, actually, you know what? You're either in the Chelish region, or you're in Varesia. Simple, basic, because you're a sailor, you're near the coast. These are the two... You'd be somewhere on that side, for sure.
Okay. So she will, instead, she'll say, not specifically, but yes, why would we be here? You didn't do it, you won't know.
Yeah. Alright, first, we need to look for information. See if there's any reason. Last I remember was Gormagard turning into some sort of massive something. So that might be our first start. Seeing if we can find any hordes of insects or something like that's been through here recently.
Looking around, you see very few signs of the hordes of insects. However, you do hear...
Is that a whale?
What?
Goblins at the gates! Goblins at the gates!
We heard that
Ding,
when we were
ding,
going
ding,
through
ding,
the portals.
Oh, goblins. Oh, I love goblins.
We're being raided! Ding, 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 ding! Immediately, the town flurries into a panic as people start to run for their homes. Some of the militia run for their weapons and the like, and they begin to rush towards the northern gates in order to try and fend off the encroaching goblin horde. Lashara and Holly, what are your reactions to this?
Goblin raids. Should we go? I don't know what to do. She just looks at Holly like, I don't know what to do. Should we help?
I think it would be nice to help. That seems like the nice thing to do. I'm a pretty good fighter.
Okay, yeah, let's go help.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, you begin to head to your north.
Okay.
So brave.
I mean, I can speak Goblin-ish. I've been learning from a friend.
I can speak Goblin. I took it when I was in school. Sort of.
Oh,
I had a tutor.
Oh, that's nice. I know a
Well,
lot of languages too.
I had a tutor.
You know, sometimes in moments like this, I wish that there was a witch's patron that was just some random civilian. You know, because I feel like every now and then when I hear Lashara speak, I'm like, oh yeah, no, she's definitely channeling her civilian energy right now. You know, like, you know, if Help Me Superman was actually a power you could use, you know, I reckon Lashara would have it for sure. Okay, so as you make your way towards the northern gates, Balsam and Meg, what about you two? Are you two heading up that way as well?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want a goblin for whatever your weird, freaky shit is?
Listen, I haven't had my self-care in like what feels like months, all right?
Whoa, okay, hold on. We're gonna
You
back
just
up.
had a bath.
We're gonna
Like 2
rewind.
days ago.
We're gonna rewind that conversation and try to rephrase that ever so slightly, shall we?
Let me rephrase that.
Oh my.
Listen, my store. That's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing to the goblins?
Yeah. Balsam has a taste for the short queens.
No, not just for the short queens, all right? He has a bit of everything ready.
Take it from the top. Go for it. Jesus Christ.
All right. I don't know. I don't know why we're here. I mean, there's a goblin attack. Goblins, they could be useful, but it's been a while since I've had my. It's been a while since I've encountered one.
Well, because we can also use whatever the hell's going on to look around.
Ah, now you're thinking like one of us, Meg.
No. I'm thinking like one of me.
All right. You want to split up and look for clues?
No.
Do I want to
Fucking
split
Matt.
up? No, I do not want to split up.
All right.
Second time. Anyway. The two of you fucking make it back to the fucking gate where you fucking rejoin the fucking group. Because I've got 2 weeks to do this bullshit, Matt. You started off so well.
Options, Zag. It's your own fault, man.
Anyway, as the four of you make it towards the gates, you can see the person who has sounded the alarm. It is a person who seems to be sort of a tanned olive skin with cuts and scars like over their face from like a wide variety of little skirmishes here and there. You know, the sides of the hair kind of shaved a little bit, and they're sort of the top of their hair sort of made into like this weave. They stand on top of the gate holding a very unusual weapon. It is called a makuhitel, a kind of like a long club with a series of serrated shark teeth lined along its edge. Neil, you have looked over past the gate, and you can see this literal horde of goblins. It's literally like about maybe 200-300 goblins heading in your direction from the north. You know that this is the north is where Thistletop was, but the Thistletop goblins were enemies of Sandpoint years and years and years ago, but they were considered wiped out. So it's not, you know, it's like, what the fuck? Why are there Thistletop goblins coming back to Sandpoint again? And you're up here with about 2 guards. Oh, gee, well, what are you gonna do? It's been so long since we fought off a goblin raid. I don't know, man. Oh, I don't even think we have enough weapons for everyone.
Don't worry. I can speak Goblin. Maybe I can get them to turn around.
You get the whole horde to turn around? Look, I know that you're good with your.
They're just goblins.
I mean, yeah, that's a little racist, but sure. I mean, if you're certain of it. But,
I'm sorry,
but you definitely shouldn't go out there alone.
Hmm,
At this point,
true.
Holly, Lashara, Meg, and Balsam, the 4 of you sort of independently sort of arrive around the northern gate. Neil, you look behind you and you can kind of see the 4 of them. They definitely strike you as a little, as at least world-worthy travelers with experience in like combat and stuff like that. Except maybe Lashara, who looks like a blind tailor.
She also is a little roughed up. She's a little banged up from where she just came from.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
probably yes.
so-
Yeah, probably yeah. Holly and Lashara
Yeah.
probably both smell like hell.
No, I was
Hey.
in the church. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but the incense
he'll
of
just
like
say
that
to the
burning
guards-
tar and charcoal sort of smells and stuff.
Got some
just
dust
say to
on
the
me, and I'm
guards-
like,
Oh.
Ooh.
Hi.
He'll just say, to the- you
we're-
guys, I
we're-
think I found our backup, and then he'll go head over to them.
Okay, you climb down from the battlement and make your way over to the four strangers.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I don't know about them, but we're new here, and if you need help, we'd be happy to help out. I speak Goblin, sort of.
Oh, you do?
I do not as good as her, but I know some goblin.
Are you sure you're up to the task? You both look a bit weary, and a bit broken a bit.
It's been a really weird day.
Cast prestidigitation on herself to clean herself up.
Oh,
It was rough.
lovely.
It was rough.
Oh, can I get to that?
Oh yeah.
Well,
sorry.
after looking at you two, do I see Balsam and Meg
Mm-hmm.
as well? And how about you two? Would you be up to fighting or trying to persuade some goblins to turn around and leave?
Throw a couple of rooms at the Rusty Dragon Inn, and we could help.
Deal.
Oh, we should have thought of that.
This is why
That
Meg
was-
lets him talk.
Let's see. A mount that size must have had to come from Thistletop, so we either have to send him back there or defeat him here now and then go there and figure out why they're attacking. There must be something chasing him here.
Ah, you want a prisoner?
A what?
Can-
Oh, no,
can
we don't
just-
need him prisoner. We've had him attack the town before, about 20 years back. We would not like another goblin raid.
So,
Okay, well,
what do you want
It doesn't help. It doesn't help with the town in its current state as well either. So
wipe them out.
Hmm?
So you want us to wipe them out?
Can we try talking to them first? Ooh. She's like,
So Meg is gonna take out
sees
her
his
pistol
mask and
and
is like,
load it and start getting ready to shoot things.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
yeah, attacking was the first. Because they're goblins. But
Right, boss.
honestly,
Gotcha.
if they are
mean-
willing to talk, as he looks to Balsam and he says, I honestly don't know what's going on right now. It isn't our best interest for the information, but if they start attacking, kill whatever you can.
Wouldn't a raid indicate they're already attacking?
Yes, that is why I'm confused. Because it's been 20 years since the last raid, and if there's this many, why didn't they attack before?
You know who
Anyway,
can tell
come
you
with
that?
me.
Why? Maybe
A
we can
prisoner.
say hi.
Hi.
True.
Just point me in the direction, damn it, and
yes,
Meg
come
will
with
go that
me.
way.
Come
Ooh.
with me. And
You head towards the
he'll-
large portcullis, which gets raised, allowing you guys to leave. It then immediately closes behind you as the horde approaches. As it does so, the horde stops almost in unison. The goblins move, and you can hear the restlessness coming from each of them. They notice that you've sent people out of the gate, and so they send a contingent of 2 people to come and meet with you. Goblins approach.
this is very political for goblins. Hello there.
All right. Well, first of all, that was a little racist, just. out the
I'm
gate.
sorry.
It
you
was,
know,
it's
like,
a little rude. It was
I
a
mean,
little-
like
what-
for
what-
example, you know, it's like, oh wow, you're not bloodthirsty.
It is-
You're not bloodthirsty lunatics for a human.
That's why I was confused.
Are they
20
speaking
years
common?
ago, we had a raid
They're
happen.
speaking common.
Okay.
20 years ago, we had a raid happen, and now there's about. I'm gonna. He can't guess. So
Well, I
there's
mean,
about
the
50
goblins'
of you.
lifespans don't really go that long. You know, you're usually a lot deader by that point in time. So anyone here probably isn't one of the ones who attacked your town. And also, just because some goblins attack your town, you
Okay.
suddenly expect all goblins to come and attack your town because they come in en masse with like several hundred of
Hi,
their kin.
my name is Meg. What would you like to talk about? Like, why are you here?
Oh, we were invited here. Yeah, they some
Invited?
people came to our home up
Let
in
them speak.
up near Thistletop, and they said that there's like a goblin embassy where
You'll let
this is
them
a
in.
safe haven. But I mean, if this is kind of what people expect, I mean, by the way, I am joking about all this. Just so you
I know.
I realize that
Um,
Neil wasn't saying this out loud, so I'm just
Yeah.
So the goblins, as they approach, the two that step
So I
forward,
cannot invite them in for tea, is what you're telling me.
well, probably better to invite people into a place you're familiar with, as opposed to impose on multiple.
See, I would be
people.
the tea kettle, see, so.
That's also kind of gross and weird because
It is, isn't it?
You don't know where the liquid comes from that you pour from your body.
Right?
Also,
You don't.
Also, technically
But I do.
speaking, it would be it's just disgusting and it's one of those things where not everything needs to be a nail. So there you go. Anyway, the two goblins step forward, and as they do so, they introduce themselves. They do indeed speak Goblin, but they try in a very broken, common way to address you. Hey there, how's it going? I'm Chief Mullowup. Are you the human chief?
I will respond in Goblin and say, I am not the chief, but I am representing. I'm the representative right now.
Oh, representative, are you?
Yes.
Do you happen to be part of the Goblin Embassy by any chance? We heard from the people you sent to our house, that there be a Goblin Embassy for us to, be talking to. Perhaps,
Goblin Embassy. No, I've not. I'm knowing of Sandpoint.
Ah, well, knowing of Sandpoint, I am someone of the Goblin tribes. Oh no,
You
you're
just
serious?
stared
That
at
is your
them.
name. Oh fuck me. Okay, well, no, as I said, Mollywop, chieftain. So no Goblin Embassy then. Well, it seems like we were lied to. So, well, sorry for bothering you, neighbor. We'll just get
No.
back on our road then.
It seems like you wish it. It seems like you're here peacefully. I would like to talk to you.
Oh, wait,
You
okay.
said you come here in
what would
peace?
you like to talk about? I mean, this is a lovely day after all.
They said, who was it that sent you and said?
Oh, you know what? Gosh darn it, we didn't get their names. Isn't that the worst? When you.
That's right.
There was let's see. There was a woman with sort of scars on her face, and there was a man looked like you actually, but I don't want to be racist and say all humans look alike. But I mean,
Nope.
this guy looked
You
really
immediately tell
like
me
you.
what I needed to know. It's all right.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Well, good. Well, I mean, I was just going to say, I was just worried about that. And you watch as the other goblin that was traveling with the chieftain turns around and just elbows him. It's like, Dad, shut the fuck up! Like you're coming across super ignorant right now. It's like I'm not. I'm just saying. Like sometimes
I'm just saying.
sometimes humans just look the same. I mean, it's.
I was told that a group, including Peyton, was sent up to the Thistletop to go find a cure.
That's
For
what
the
they
courage.
wanted. Yes, no, they were heading up to Thistletop, and they told us to bring these. And you watch as they some of the goblins pull out like bushel and bushel of like these spider lily plants, like just like all stacked in these little things.
You brought all these?
Oh yeah, no, they told us that you needed them, eh? Like we just grabbed what we could, and it's just a few of the ones that we had lying around, and we brought them right here. What you know?
But Noah just like, holy fucking shit. And he's out of character a little bit. And he's
It seems
just,
very nice. They seem nice.
please come inside. Bring them in.
Oh, all right. Grandboss, what are
Open the gates! Open the gates!
The guards looking a little uncertain, but they're like, "Oh, okay." And the gates open.
They have the blue spider lilies.
All right. Fast forward. The goblins enter into the town and very quickly take the spider lilies to the alchemist, who begins work to help the town with the poisoning that is currently transpiring. With the administration of some hot tea and continued treatment using the herbs and medicines created, the town, at least for the time being, rests a little easier. The symptoms are very strong, and it does take a while to overcome them. But with the water source still being partially contaminated, no one knows how or why it got contaminated. The following day, after Meg and Balsam, Lashara, and Holly, all of you have been given accommodation at the Rusty Dragon Inn, thanked for your assistance with dealing with the goblins. You are brought before Father Xantus in order to discuss a very, very important matter. Father Xantus, the spiritual leader, at least for the time being, seems to be in a heated debate with what looks to be a rat folk person named Reagan. Look, I cannot tell you enough how important it is that we actually send someone to go and find out what has happened to Peyton and the others. If anything could have happened, Thistletop was dangerous when it was occupied by goblins. These, at least, guests who have arrived in town are not members of that tribe, which means there could still be any number of dangers that they are facing. There has to be a reason they have not come back or made contact. There is no one up there. We have spoken to the goblins. It should be an easy method for us to go up there and back down. I forgot Reagan's voice. It was
like a slow drawl sort of thing.
Yeah. Right. Listen.
There we are.
There we go. As much as I would love to dedicate more resources than we clearly don't have to go in saving these individuals, the truth is that we aren't going to find people who are willing to just go up for no money to go and seek this out. I'm sure I can convince our new guests. And speaking of, here they are. Welcome. I hope that you have all been settling into town well. Thank you again for helping with the goblins, but there is a favor I must ask of you. Some friends of ours have made their way to Thistletop, where these goblins came from, and have not returned. After hearing your story about the portal and you transporting through, I fear that perhaps this same event may have caught the other members of this group off guard. But I need to know for certain. I would ask, we only have but a humble amount to be able to offer as compensation, but we will continue all of our work to try and get all of you home as quickly as possible. In the meantime, we were hoping perhaps you could hold an expedition to go and help the people who were up and potentially stuck in Thistletop.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. So the goblins are from Thistletop, and they're helping you.
Yeah, well, they're just sort of more settling in. The Goblin Embassy...
They kind of just showed up.
The Goblin Embassy is currently in negotiations with them about, working on some trade agreements and things like that. I don't know too much about it. You would have to ask the embassy.
Mm-hmm.
But your friends are in Thistletop.
Yes.
But the goblins say they don't know what happened to your friends, but the goblins came from Thistletop.
Yes, I was also confused why they didn't show up with the goblins. I'm wondering if something happened to them.
Well, Thistletop is not just a refuge for goblins. Long ago, it was actually one of the structures that would serve as a building for an ancient empire that used to reside over this kingdom, over this region of the country. It no longer does that happen, but old traps and old hazards still run true, as many of them have stood the test of time, even in this day and age. I would hate to have seen our friends before such a terrible tragedy.
Oh, well, that's sad. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I mean, I'll help. And you guys are gonna keep looking into the crack portal scary things here?
Yes, we will.
Okay. Just keep an eye out for my cat, and I'll go.
We'll let you know if anything turns up.
And I'm looking
Thanks.
for my husky. She'll come to anyone. She's very friendly. Her name is Penny, but she really likes kids.
Blossom, you're pensive.
No one will turn to Reagan and say, "Shall I accompany them and escort them to Thistletop," since they might not know the area well.
Suit yourself. As far as I'm concerned, the Church of Abdar is clear on transactions of a nature to nurture economy and growth. A fool's errand with no money has no blessing from Abdar.
Oh, I have an account with your church.
I'm glad. It is always a pleasure to see someone who knows how to take care of their financial future.
Okay. All right. Does anyone know anything about what's up there aside from there were goblins and this ancient empire? Should we be? No, never mind. I answered my own questions. There's probably traps. Never mind. Well, okay.
Right?
Balsam, do you want
What does Balsam know about the Rune Lords?
to? Probably no more than most people. In your particular timeline, you've heard that in Varesia, some of the Rune Lords have awoken and started building New Thassalon as a kingdom. That's pretty current news.
Maybe this could be an start. This could be another outcropping of them. How much money were you willing to give us for this?
Father Santa says there is very little in the treasury to be able to afford something like this, but I could give perhaps 20 gold pieces for this expedition.
What about you, Priest of Abadar?
As I said, I am not interested in such a task. I will be putting nothing towards this.
Shame. Because if there was any wealth in there, I might be able to bring it back and hand it to you.
You mistake greed for commerce, sir. I am not a treasure hunter, nor do I increase my income from trading in such things. If you do find treasure, however, and wish to turn it to coin, then by all means, please return, and I will ensure the blessing of Abadar will flow through you abundantly.
Fair enough. Well, for 20 gold pieces, I'm sure we can go take a walk.
Father Xanthus' face lights up. Thank you so much.
Always gonna lean over to Lushar. I think he should be in charge of all of the negotiations. He's really good.
Sure. I'm not really a mercenary or anything, so I don't know.
Underneath his mask, Balsam's eye just twitches, calling me a mercenary.
Mercenary, right?
Dude, I don't know that Lushar would recognize your gear as assassin stuff.
No, you would not.
You're still mostly
It's
because
specifically hid.
mostly because you're hiding most of your assassin stuff,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a mercenary with a weird mask.
Cool. All right, grabbing
Just
onto
seem
your
weirder.
grabbing onto your things, you begin to make your way, following Noan. Sorry, is Noan coming? Yay or nay?
Yeah. If he'd like, or he offered to help,
Cool.
and so yeah,
All
he
right.
will be coming.
So you follow Noan up towards the Thistletop. Again, it takes a couple of hours because you have been granted some horses to go for your trip, and eventually, once you arrive towards Thistletop, we're gonna again fast forward a little bit. You see as you begin to make your way down you've gone into Thistletop, which is of course surrounded by thistles, across a rope bridge onto a large domed skull or a domed head that has a goblin fortress nestled atop it. But as you enter into this fortress, a sight that is almost too gruesome to describe befalls you. That is absolutely not the music I need. Give me a moment.
Yeah, we need the gruesome music.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So, you see a figure, a humanoid figure that seems to have been crawling up a flight of stairs, and then partway through seem to have stopped because their legs were no longer there. Just these puddles of flesh that seem to have liquefied with bones left behind. Their upper body still kind of mostly intact, but melting almost like clay as their intestines join in with this like liquid meat soup. Face partially melting and decaying and slowing off in the sheets, as leaning up against one of the walls is what looks to be a bugbear. Breathing heavily as best it can, it sees you enter.
No one will run up to it. What happened?
Don't know. How did you... He seems to be trying to say something, but the words kind of don't quite land.
Does anyone know any healing?
This, by the way, is the bugbear Bruthasmus.
Lushara will come over to take a look to see if there's anything she can do for this guy, because he's looking very melting.
Yeah, generally speaking, like we've said before, damage to organs and stuff like that, just without a regeneration spell, you will not be able to regrow anything. So it's, like hit point damage and stuff is just unrecoverable at this point. But yeah, he definitely looks like his body has like melted. Or is melting still.
I don't think there's anything I can do for him. I don't have that kind of magic. I'm sorry.
I can do first aid, but I don't think that's gonna help Melty.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Lord knows, I think, in many ways I had this coming. I did not live a good life. Many suffered at my hand.
Is there any way we can ease it?
Meg's got a way to do that.
Before we do that, though, before you take him out, there's one specific thing I really need to do so I can gain some information about this. Balsam's going to pull up the sleeves on his ruined gloves.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go touch some of this guy's blood and ask the question. How was this blood spilt?
Okay, firstly, not blood. It is liquid, but it'll still work. Yeah. It is mostly flesh. How is the blood spilt? There is no answer.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
It's very odd.
What?
Normally it'll tell you everything, but
Yeah.
even the the blood also has no idea.
The blood's not telling me anything. And it's not even blood. It's like this viscous liquid.
Yeah, it's a mixture of it. Like I said,
He's
imagine if all of
he's
the
right here.
yeah, imagine if his whole body is almost turning into a soft putty or a
Yeah.
clay, and then the heat is like melting him.
Is that
No
not
one
normal for
shudders a
you?
little bit.
Whatever that just was not working for you?
No. No, usually
Great.
something would happen. Like, remember that time? It's the blood speaks. The blood usually has a story to tell, but this one doesn't.
One of his eyes falls out.
Ugh.
It
Ugh.
splats onto the
Anybody
ground.
else need
Okay.
anything from him?
Do you know what happened here? Have you seen anyone else?
Yeah. Statue. Coin.
Fine.
And he leans backwards, and as he does so, his whole body then just sort of like, again, just
No one will
slowly...
grab his body and lay him onto the ground.
as you try to grab his body, he literally liquefies in your hands. Your arms are just covered in this sauce that was
Ugh.
Bruthasmus.
No one immediately kind of shakes it off because
I
he
think
doesn't
you should
want it on him.
prestidigitation him right away, because whatever melted him might start melting, might melt you.
Oh, yes, you're right. And she'll come over and cast prestidigitation on you to
Okay.
clean the
Yeah, your outfit
bugbear
is
goop off.
yeah, your outfit is now.
Yeah, I don't
clean.
know if this was on purpose, but the last two things I turned into were a statue and a coin. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Okay. You continue downwards until eventually you come to a small underground chamber beneath Thistletop. Peyton, you have been trapped for the better part of a day in a small room with no way out. There is, of course, the stone wall that does not seem to have a way to open.
Peyton, for the first couple of hours, well, probably actually the first half of the day, would have been trying to find a way out. And then when he realized there's no way out, he's just kind of waiting for something to happen. Just kind of exploring the two other rooms, and eventually, kind of nearing the last couple hours, has started singing to himself.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
I believe, I don't know how much oxygen I have in here, but I would assume maybe a little bit hazy from lack of oxygen at some point.
Oh, yeah, and there's also an open fire, too, so I mean, like, at least you're warm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so...
he's definitely thinking to himself.
Yep. All right. The following day, so as you guys descend, you do indeed hear the sounds of singing as you enter into the lower level. Eventually, you come to a large wall, like a mural, of a city of opulence and beauty, resting on a pile of gold. Everyone can make a perception check except for Peyton, as you can see this like statue, and this is obviously the statue here.
Okay. I can't see it. The map is dark for me.
Let's fix that.
I don't have the map.
All together by the colors high.
Yeah, I rolling like shit today.
These are daggers.
All right, well, Callie, you're the
I'm
only
getting
one who
like evil
does.
dice rolls, so.
That's Peyton's.
Yep. So, Callie, you see several coin slots in the mural, like little openings where you might be able to put coins in.
Okay, she will point that out to Balsam first. And then I imagine everyone else will hear it while she's telling that to Balsam.
Very astute.
That screams trap, right? That screams trap to you?
Always the colors
Is there? Do we see
I
a
didn't hear her said
statue
that.
nearby?
Oh, sorry.
You see that mural is the central, like the gold coins and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I can check if there's a trap.
Yeah. Well, he did mention statue and gold.
You said we can hear the singing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Meg's gonna call out and say, "Who's there?"
Peyton, you hear a voice coming from the other side of the stone wall.
Oh my God, people! Oh my God!
Thistletop was abandoned for 20 years, so I mean, you thought you might have been dying down here.
I thought I'd be alone forever. My friends disappeared. Help!
That
Get
doesn't
me
tell
out
me.
of here.
Okay, that's not the point. How did you get in there?
Through that door.
There is no door.
There was. We put a coin in a slot. In a
There are
hole.
like 6. I don't know how many slots are out here.
There are 6 now.
Whoa,
Okay, cool. There are like 6 slots out here. That does not help.
There.
Ah, shit.
Hey,
The left one.
Meg.
No.
It's a
What?
disembodied voice.
Yeah, but it's also singing like drunk songs. Do you think that's a?
Mm-hmm.
Getting
You
hard
know
to
enough
breathe
about
in here.
superstitious ghosts to know.
What's your name?
Peyton.
All of a sudden, another
And
voice
then-
calls out, Peyton.
Oh,
Peyton,
yeah.
is that you?
Peyton, this is me.
Peyton,
Wait,
it's Nolan.
Sound like me. Nolan, what are you doing here?
I came to
Aren't
find
supposed
you.
to be in- Oh.
I'm supposed to be where? Where am I supposed to be? Tell me where I'm supposed to be, oh, knowing knower of knowing things.
With Meisha. Aren't you usually with Meisha?
Look, your jealousy can curb it for the time being. We need to get you out of there.
Right.
You said that
Did
there were
you try to
coins.
discover squirrel?
He said that we had to put coins. Don't worry, I'm fabulously wealthy. He pulls out a thing of coins and starts to put them in. Yes, I made a lot of money since arriving in town and forging a name for myself. Enough that I could afford some of the finer things, as well as getting invited into the Scarnetti party. You know, the one that you crashed and then
I'm sorry.
then
We were
put a
trying
bu-
to find stuff.
then attacked with a bulette.
That
Meg said
wasn't
step
our
back.
bulette. Why did you think we brought a bulette?
Because you did. Because it literally
Ollie's
hunted
gonna
you.
get as far away as
Doesn't
possible.
mean
as
it's
he-
mine.
Yeah, while these two are bickering, we're just backing away.
Okay.
Lushara's just standing there looking back from Noan to the statue wall thing. She's like, this is really...
As he
wow.
as he finishes putting the last of the coins in, the wall absorbs 100 gold pieces as payment
Oh, jeez.
because it reset when it opened. And as it does so, Peyton, you are ta-da!
Oh,
Fresh air
I have
rushes
never
in.
been so glad to see someone. And I
Is-
actually
Are
run up
you
to
twins?
Nolan. It's a long story. Let's say yes for now.
Just yes next time, Peyton. You know, just yes.
Okay, yes.
Fucking-
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, look, and you watch as he pins Peyton against a wall.
Ah,
He says,
it happens because I'm super weak right now.
and he whispers something to you. He says, "I know about the ring, and if you die in a miserable hole like this, then I lose Misha as well. So whether I like it or not, your worthless hide needs to stay alive. You hear me?"
Loud and clear.
He then pulls away, and he says, "Well, what about the rest of you?" He looks inside before the thing closes again. Where are the rest of your companions?
They, as I look towards the crack in the floor, there was a Barghest an invisible Barghest in the door that we entered. It was about to eat Sindariel, and they all fell through the crack. That's why I thought I'd be stuck here forever, because...
Did you hear anything when this crack appeared?
It was like a chasm, like a fissure.
If
Yes, but
But
did you
would
hear any
Peyton have heard any?
noises?
So they just fell through the floor. There was nothing else. You didn't see any glowing lights.
Would
nothing.
Peyton have seen any lights or slash?
No, I think
Like-
you would have heard the whale though.
Okay. Strangely enough, I did hear the sounds of a whale. It was confusing because of the noises the Barghest was making, but
how did you know
I
it was
definitely did hear.
visible?
I forgot. Did it make itself visible?
Maro made
Okay.
it visible with her lamp.
It was like. It was visible, or was it like?
It's fine. Not an important question
Yeah,
in the
sorry.
slightest.
Sorry. It
so
was just a
you
big
heard
creature.
this. You heard this noise, and then your friends disappeared.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it was like for me, except there was more fissures and explosions, and anyway. Maybe they traded places with us. I'm sorry, I don't know you two. I've been talking to Holly, but I don't know you two. Does this sound familiar to you?
In the day that passed after you guys arrived, yes, you have already done all of that. You know,
Okay, good.
Yeah. you've shared all that.
So, yeah, okay. So. Okay.
What was the name of the guy that was doing all the chanting on our table?
Oh my god.
Gormagat.
Okay. So if she would like to ask Peyton and Noan if they know that name.
No, I've never heard that name before.
No, it does not ring a bell.
We're here. I came here in search of the blue spider lilies, which we sent with the goblins. Oh, God, the goblins.
Don't worry.
They made it.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're fine. They're great. Yeah.
They made it?
Yes. For some reason, I decided to tell them that there was no Goblin embassy besides the fact that we'd established one. It was a momentary lapse in judgment, but otherwise, they seem to have settled in quite nicely.
You actually seem kind of different now that you're mentioning it.
Well, I just get...
It was very stressful. It was very
it's
stressful.
a very stressful time.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anyway, this is a horrible place that smells old and miserable. Let us be on our way.
Yes, we have some horses just outside of the bridge. Outside of the that we can get back to Sandpoint fairly quickly.
Very well. As you begin to make your way up the flight of stairs to the rope bridge.
I hate this bridge.
Yes, you do.
Lashara just, I hate this bridge. It's so
Okay. here we go.
rickety.
It's only a rope bridge. Look at this
that,
sturdy
like,
one.
It's not sturdy.
Okay. As you make your way to the rope bridge, standing on the other side of the rope bridge is a mysterious figure, wearing a red robe. Their face adorned with what looks to be a mask of a red mantis.
What's that? Does anyone know who that is?
Delson's going to push himself through.
The head twists to the left and right. You watch as the fake mandibles sort of open up, revealing a mouth. A smile with ruby red lips meets your gaze.
Holly's gonna slink to the back.
Can I help you?
But of course, you could help me by doing what you were always supposed to, Balsam. Dying a miserable death, like the dog you are.
He's standing on the bridge, isn't he? Like in the middle of the bridge?
You're just before the bridge. He's on the other side. This other person's on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
You both know the score.
I can't believe you found me here in such good time.
Well,
Why don't you come over and say hello?
you're very confident. You underestimate your opponent. It's always been your weakness. Let me show you what true power and skill are. She steps onto the bridge. She doesn't approach you, she just steps onto it. She moves about a quarter of the way through. She then...
Is this giving Peyton the because he was the description the Undertaker gave him? Is this the same description?
Similar.
Red figure?
Yeah, similar. A red enigmatic stranger. Yeah, could potentially be
Okay. Peyton will whisper to Noan. Noan,
What? Don't breathe in my ear.
sorry. The guy who gave me the rings. This was the. He told me to give a gift to the guy who looks like this.
I mean, you could try.
I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds. It seems that
Okay.
Balsam and them are talking and doing something. So
Balsam? Like I said, they've walked out about a quarter of the way across the road bridge.
My
Yep.
internet keeps cutting out. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Meg would have liked to ask if this was an ex of Balsam's.
Maybe.
Who did you take me before? I'm not Kylan.
Well, this one's got a mask on.
But I recognize the voice at all? Well, not really.
Not overly, no. It seems to be going through some sort of modulator or voice changing thing to alter it ever so slightly.
Well, it's just another red-maned assassin trying to hunt us down. Balsam's going to grab either side of the rope. So both the ropes. Be careful not to stand the actual bridge. And then he's going to cast Animate Rope to try to basically dislodge and disorientate and move the bridge around rather excessively. If that's alright?
Sure. You grab hold of the rope and you start swinging it around. Let's see.
He's going to use his Animate Rope as well to add to it to make it, you know...
Meanwhile, Lushara
Go.
looks at Holly and says, "Did he say assassin?"
So, with a 42, as you are swinging it, you watch as her, like, the body seems to move with the bridge, and the head almost seems gyroscopically stable compared to where you are. Eyes just transfixed on you, Balsam.
Damn.
At this point, she'll reach up and draw two blades. They look like exactly like the sawtooth sabers, but much longer.
Alright.
wait. As he's looking to the figure with the two blades, I was asked to give you something.
Balsam's going to slowly turn his head towards Peyton. You can't see the expression on his face, but it's like...
I'm gonna pull out a music box
Okay.
I would recommend against it.
and I'm gonna start
Is she
walking
his
onto the
ex-girlfriend?
bridge.
No one keep hurting your brother.
All right. No one's sort of looks around and says, "I think he says he knows what he's doing. I'm not entirely sure what that is." Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let me.
What?
You know why. Let me.
And I'll hand him the music box.
He
Just
says,
don't open it.
I'm coming across. And he starts to walk across the bridge.
Are we sure we should let him cross?
As
Meg is putting in the bullet with your name on it into her gun right now.
All right.
as he's walking across the bridge, Holly's gonna lean over to Lushara. Oh, yeah, that's a really scary assassin. And they're really, really good. But there's only one of them, and they've tried to kill me and my friends a whole bunch of times, and usually it's only really scary if there's at least two of them.
You say that, and then you also remember the one that beat the living snot out of your dragon slayer with one hand.
I said usually.
So as
Someone was hunting you?
oh, that means
Oh, no.
that means there's
I'm
active
not
contract.
There is a contract. No, Balsam, no.
All of a sudden, Balsam just turns like head like an owl, just,
That was a contract.
and it hasn't been fulfilled because you killed my brethren. Huh?
I'm assuming he never said at any point he was a Red Mantis assassin.
He has not until this point. All right, and yeah, that is now a flag for Balsam. You have triggered the "Does Holly have a contract?" plot. Okay. Now, as for Noan presents the music blocks, and as he does so, the person sheathes one of the blades, keeps the other raised and pointed at Noan's chin, takes the box and has a look at it. It begins to play a soft melody. They look confused. What trick is this? What are you playing at?
Okay, he should come back. He should come back. He should come back. Peyton, tell your brother to come back.
No one, get back here. I was just asked to give you this gift.
Gift. More like trap. But like Balsam, your plans are all fruitless. And I look forward to killing each and every one of you. And at this point, with the blade, she stabs Noan in the gut.
No! No!
As it runs Noan through, Noan holds on, and he just sort of like, his eyes, sort of go wide. He then sort of goes, grits through his teeth, and grabs onto the robed individual, and then rolls off the bridge. They immediately fall 40 foot into the surf below as she's trying to like pull the blade free from his gut and the grip. They both splash, hit the water.
Shara's gonna run to the edge and try to look over to see if she can see Noan.
You do not see anyone.
Peyton's starstruck, like, holy shit.
I don't think starstruck's the word you're looking for.
Well, okay, yeah.
I think you're looking for
Awestruck.
dumbstruck.
Dumbstruck. Thank you.
If the assassin was trying to kill you, and she's talking to Balsam, why did you try to give the assassin a present? Because usually when the Red Mantis assassin try to kill you, you run away or you kill them back. You don't give them presents, because that I have found that doesn't usually work.
Red Mantis assassin.
Balsam turns.
Shara's looking for a way down.
Yeah, Balsam
Like, can I
turns.
get down
to,
there?
Balsam will turn to Holly. Usually, you don't give them presents. That's a conversation left for a place that is absolutely not here.
Ooh, I don't know. Balsam, you aren't really a Red Mantis religious person anymore. You worship Calistria.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to get you to do is just make a religion check here.
Oh, I love religion checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can pick up the dice, here you go. Oh, that's awful.
That is
Right.
awful. All right. You don't sense Akachek's hatred towards Holly in any way, shape, or form. So, you don't feel that connection you used to have to being a red mantis. When you killed someone, you were sure of it, because not only was it a contract that was fully made and prepared, you felt the grace of Akachek guiding your blade. But but Akachek is not guiding your blade towards Holly. Is this because Akachek's abandoned you as you have taken up Calistria? Or is it simply that they aren't someone who should have a contract on them? In either case, you don't feel like there's a need to spill blood. At least not presently.
No, exactly. That's why I was like, that's why we should have this conversation not here.
All right.
If your brother sacrificed himself to give us time, we need to use that time now.
We're not gonna see what happened if we can save him.
Oh yeah,
Oh, just
absolutely.
leaving
You're more than welcome to. I'm gonna go back to town.
I got paid to go for a stroll, not to go for a swim.
Right? Yeah, fuck that shit.
How are you people?
And kind of take her hand. The red mantis are really, really good at what they do, and if anybody survived that, it was the assassin. I'm really sorry. He seemed very nice, but we should run away. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Peyton, you take an extra moment as everyone begins to make their way across the rope bridge, carefully, but quickly.
I think Peyton will slowly, when that moment is done, make his way across. He was still being weak from inside of the from being stuck in a room for a day, but will every once in a while look over and just see if he can see no one down there.
You do not see anyone. You make your way back towards the town. The ride is slower, more thoughtful than before. You can kind of feel the mood is a lot lower. As you arrive at the gates, you are allowed back into the town of Sandpoint, where there are a few happy voices and cheers as you arrive. As you do so, however, another individual seems to approach. As they do so, with a smile, she looks over and she says, "No one! Did you find Peyton?"
I look up to her and I just, oh no.
Such a dick.
Misha, it's me, Peyton.
Peyton? Oh my god. She helps you off your horse and gives you a big hug. You look injured and tired and worn. She's like, "Oh my god, look at you." But,
Something's happened to no one.
What do you mean? What do you mean something's
don't
happened to
know.
no one?
I'll just look the balsam in the grist.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. What happened?
I'm sorry, Misha.
As you say, she's sorry. She realizes you're not talking about something happening to Noan, that Noan has perished. Her eyes go wide, and she says, "No, he was just coming to help to get you guys free. He was just coming to." No, what? How did this even happen?
I hug her even tighter because I actually started liking Noan a little bit. Even though I didn't feel it or look it, he's over time. Peyton does feel bad about what he said to Noan a couple days ago when the killings happened.
Bashar will come over and be like, I'm very sorry. We were attacked by some sort of assassin and he saved us. I'm sorry."
She drops to her knees and just starts bawling, like a very, very loud wailing noise.
I think I fall with her And just
Holly's
put her
gonna
head
go
on
over
my shoulder.
As you do so, you have a moment. Father Xantus sort of approaches, and he says, "I'm so sorry. I wish there was another way."
There was no way to tell for sure, but he fell off the bridge into the waters below with the assassin.
My God, that was very much like him. So brave, so caring. A real hero to Sandpoint. I will make sure that he is honored with a statue in the cathedral. At this point, you hear the gates open up behind you. You hear the sounds of horse hooves getting closer. And you see, wincing in pain, approaching. Not that. You see wincing in pain. You see Noin.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You could-
Lucia's gonna run over to try to.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Just I'm okay.
Misha, look.
Misha looks up and she goes, "Noin!" She runs over to him and like leaps into his arms. She plants like a really deep kiss on him, and he begins to sort of like lean backwards and like sort of carry her a bit. He goes, "Well,
That would be the worst assassin ever.
I should die more often." Yes, Balsam.
Can Balsam do detect magic on this guy?
Disguise self. It's the assassin. Ah! No, it's not. It's fine. Yes, you can use disguise.
Because it's something that Balsam would do.
You can use detect magic, and I will give you this. Balsam. Wait, no. Nevander's the one who smells magic. How does Balsam perceive magic?
Balsam just uses the normal sight thing. So what he does, his orange eyes turn to like a vibrant blue as he examines this guy.
And Nevander tastes magic.
I mean, smell and taste are almost
Okay. Can I get everyone to remove their?
Oh no!
Except for Balsam.
Yep. All right. Yep.
All right.
Wait, what?
Take off your headset or make sure you can't hear me until I call you back.
Oh, hang
mute
on.
your computer.
Yeah, mute your computer or something.
I'm using speakers. Give me 2 shakes.
Okay, so Balsam, as you turn your gaze towards Noin, you do see that Noin in his entirety is magic. However, the magic that you see is transmutation magic. It also seems to be dwindling. It seems to be fading. You're uncertain what it means, but if his whole body is almost comprised of this magic you're sensing, it would equate to him dying or in the process of dying, and rather rapidly too, from the rate of decay that you can see.
Can Balsam have a assessment of how long that'll take?
Sure. Make me an Arcana check.
Can I perhaps argue an occult?
Yeah, go on. Only because I'm being nice.
Aw, thank you. I love you, Dag.
Where's my Claire? Okay. With a 16, you can't get an accurate reading, but you would not be. It's as soon as a week, as long as a month.
Okay. And his entire body's made of magic.
Like when you see someone carrying magic, you can see it emanating from the object. When you deal with a magical creature, generally speaking, it feels the same way, but it's like it's almost like a shell of magic. You know, like if you summon a snake, it would have a shell of like the magic, and then it would have the snake. This is not something with a shell. This is from top to bottom, in and out is magic.
Okay. Belsome's going to make a note of that, but he is going to have a chat with no one when he has the time.
Let's cover that
Right.
now then.
Okay.
So,
So-
this will be a little later on after. Yeah.
Yeah. Belsome's going to ask about it. He's going to go, no one, I know, I have an idea of what you are. Can you... You don't have long left. You know that, right?
He will pull you aside, and as he says, "Yeah, I kind of figured." He shows you his stomach, the wound that the red mantis gave him, and it is filled with the same dripping, fleshy, clay-like liquid that you saw on Brithasmus. He
I don't
says,
know anything.
"Sorry, go on."
No, you go. You go.
He says, "Look, I figured it out once I pulled myself free of the water. I was surprised that I didn't feel the pain that I thought I would when I got stabbed, but then when I looked, I figure I don't have long. But for whatever time I do have, I intend to spend it living my life the way I want to, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't say anything to the others. I don't want to get them worried or have them doing something foolish like trying to save my life. My very existence was always supposed to be temporary. And if this is what's supposed to happen, then I'm at peace with that. But I don't want people spending the last time I have feeling sorry for me or trying to make things better. I'd rather remember all the good times and continue having them as they are now."
Nevan is going to pat him on the shoulder. You might not be human, but you definitely have the heart of one.
I don't know if you're a human, stranger, but you speak as though someone who knows how to value humanity, and I appreciate it.
If I'd be so bold, if that's okay. A bit of that blood that you have, for whatever system that makes up your blood, I would be interested in studying it. I can't promise anything, but if I can find something to help, I will.
He basically hands you a handkerchief. This is the one he used to staunch the blood when he thought it was bleeding.
Yeah.
It is stained with the same liquid and stuff like that. He hands it to you and says, "Yeah, you're welcome to it."
Enjoy life. That's all we can really do.
Absolutely. Okay. Table, put your headphones on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. All right.
I don't know that Melly's.
Yep. Is Mally
Oh,
back?
wait,
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I thought I saw thumbs up. We in?
You did. Yep. All
Yep,
good.
yep,
All right.
yep.
Sweet. Okay.
Yay!
No, this isn't the monk guy. All right. So, so no one, again, like I said, after being greeted by everyone, everyone's like happy and celebratory and stuff like that. Balsam, at some point or another, has gone and spoken with no one about something. And when they've returned, Misha basically turns around and says, "I think it's best that no one get a bit of rest. I'll, we'll see you guys in a little bit."
Of
Okay.
course.
As they leave, Father Xantus says, "Thank you for finding Peyton. I have news. I think we found something that might be able to help. It involves an old friend of yours, and something rather bizarre. Just try not to panic when you see. Well, you'll find out. Come quickly." He guides you towards the south side of town, to Malvolo's workshop. Malvolo is a carpenter who specializes in traps and puppets and marionettes. He is a former hero of Sandpoint who has retired to his chambers. He's quite a lonely hermit kind of character. Father Xantus knocks on the door, and instead of Malvolo, you see a very bizarre-looking puppet. you see this creature. Let's see. Do I have a... There we go. You see this creature.
I feel like Captain America. I get that reference.
You get that reference. All right. He stands up and he goes, "Hey, look who it is. How's it going? It's
Hey,
so good to
Cody.
see you all. Welcome back."
Hi.
I will say this. I did not expect Peyton for your friends to suddenly, make this place a goblin sanctuary, but hey, that's what it is. Who are your friends?
I actually have not really been introduced. I've introduced myself to them. They came to say.
You introduced.
Oh, sorry.
You introduced yourself on the
Yeah, yeah.
on the ride over. Where, like I said,
Got it.
we're skipping a few steps as we go here for time.
True.
All
A long story. These guys come from Cracks in the Sky.
Oh
Purple
yeah,
Sand.
that's right. Oh, you guys are the crack people. That's okay. I know all about crack people. I got a really cool name for them too. You ready?
Really?
You ready? Okay, they're called crackheads. Okay, so you crackheads are welcome here. This is in fact, consider this place to be a crack house. If you need to come see a place and hang out, while you crackheads do your crack business, okay, just come to the crack house. We'll keep you covered. We'll look after you. Okay, you got it. Capiche?
So
Got some
these
nice cushions, some
cracks
nice
have happened before?
Oh well,
I
you know what?
mean-
Funny you say that. Let's go and have a chat. At this point,
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
honestly
Shara,
thought you were
by the
gonna
way.
go.
She
Funny you
introduces
should say
herself.
that. No.
all right. You get taken inside of the laboratory, or should I say the workshop. And as you do so, you can see Malvolo, the actual carpenter who made Collodi, the puppet. He seems to be working on something.
Hello.
Hey, Malvolo.
Yet again,
Sorry,
I
I'm
find
back again.
Yes, no, it's fine. I just find myself continually interrupted in the things that I truly wish to be examining because of my charitable nature. Father Xantus came to see me personally to see if I could look into these cracks and fissures that you speak of. And truth be told,
Oh, straight to business. All right.
yes, I have no interest in keeping you in my house longer than I need to. He's lying. Enjoy the crack house.
Crack house.
It's
Okay. yeah.
fine. Anyway, now this may come as a shock to you, but I am actually not from Sandpoint. Well, not traditionally. I am actually from another place. I'm originally from ancient Thalassian, from a place known as Zin Bakragan. Well, that's where I was born, anyway. I
Really?
traveled with my family, and we worked tirelessly under the toil of the Rune Lords back at the height of their power. Then the events transpired. Earthfall. I remember as a boy thinking that the streaming lights shooting in the sky were a blessing from heaven. Little did I realize it was a doom that the population weren't even aware of. We were not told of the oncoming dangers. The Rune Lords wished for things to continue as they normally did. But in their hubris, in their actions, they preserved their own lives, thinking little of the survivors who would need to endure the oncoming catastrophe. Myself and several others from different cities found ourselves cast through these cracks that you describe. We never really found a way to return to where we came from. But what you describe speaks true to a legend that I had read of back when I was still looking into trying to go home. An object known as the Hourglass of Fate, one that could change history and cause a rippling effect to alter all reality as we know it. One could, for example, use the Hourglass of Fate to stop Earthfall altogether. And all throughout the timeline, Thassalon would rise and become a global superpower. The tyranny would spread throughout the entire planet, resulting in massive wars and countless deaths. All for the wish, potentially, to save the lives lost. Me and my companions agreed it was not an avenue we wanted to explore for any reason. Whether it be not casting ourselves into the future, or being able to return to whence we came, all options were too dangerous.
This hourglass, I think I saw it when I was falling through. It's broken.
Not possible.
From what I could tell.
The Hourglass of Fate is fate itself. It does not break.
What about Shatter?
Malvolo is listening to you.
Back where I came from, there was this piece of glass that was up for sale. They said it came from an ancient civilization, Aslanti or something like that. That's what sent us in here.
Do you have the shard with you?
Felt some pats around his pockets.
It was not in our possession.
I could
It's not a shard, but I found something like this before my friends disappeared, and I'll show them the ancient chakram that I found.
Oh, I know someone who has one like that. Well, not broken.
Actually,
This
it looks identical to the other one.
Yeah. I mean, it looks just like his. I
This
don't
looks
know.
familiar?
If it's...
This was found in
Yes.
the crypt that you guys found me in. That was I believe it's a Thessalonian vault. I don't know what it was, but it.
Well,
We found it
give
in
it here.
Thistletop.
Stop talking about it.
I gave it to him.
Freaking waving it around. Fucking.
Mega's gonna make note that all she has to do is demand something of Peyton, and he will do it. So that's a mental note now.
As he examines it, he says, "This is not it. However, it does seem to have some measure of that energy that I described. The same energy that casts through time and space. This object has done so already as well. Perhaps I can connect it."
Oh.
And you watch as he begins to channel magic into, from like what looks to be a small stone, into the shard that you've given him of metal for the chakram. Power and energy surge and swirl, and as it does, a explosion of dust erupts from the bit of the chakram. The rest of the chakram shatters into pieces. In its place stands an individual covered in smoke.
Oh shit! Not chakram.
You made a person.
That's weird.
You watch as
but awesome.
Kalodi immediately pulls out a chainsaw
Jeez, dude.
out of his arm. Motherfucker does not break into my house.
Oh, okay, calm down. We should ask what he wants before you chop him. Questions first, chopping after?
Meg likes this plan.
Yeah. So, Sil, Kalodi is a marionette who has been fitted with a ton of inventions. His primary weapon is actually the ability to fold his arm into itself and a chainsaw blade to erupt from the elbow. So,
Damn.
So that's Collodi. He's a character from a previous campaign. But yeah. All right. As Malvolo and Collodi look at this
Impressive,
individual, the rest of you are able to talk to him. He looks
Did you
around,
just
getting his bearings
Oh, my
first.
broken gun or my broken weapon.
Hello?
Greetings, Lashara. It is good to finally meet you again.
Oh, that's not confusing.
I don't remember meeting you.
And you won't.
Well, he said meet you again.
Not for some time. As well as Meg, Holly,
Oh.
Balsam, and Peyton. Though Titus is not here, I sense he is somewhere here at least. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Pariah. I come from an ancient civilization, an old Aslanti one. Like you, Malvolo, I traveled through time, but unfortunately my destination did not arrive. I was caught, trapped by the hourglass of fate, into a realm of non-existence, an echo of the untold. I have come here with dire warning. You see, these portals were not a random occurrence, no natural state of being. The hourglass of fate is in peril. Danger comes for it. Across this and many realities, fate plays a part in certain stories, tales that must end, and usually must end well, have always been a part of history. The tale of a fairy who came from a long and distant place to be tricked by her parents, usurped by a lover, to only turn to the Dark Lord and then find peace within themselves. To a blood mage assassin, a person whose identity shifts as quickly and as easily as one changes clothes, all in service to a mistress whose faith you question even now. There are stories here that reside for everyone, and an ending to each of these stories. But there are those whose the endings of your stories do not agree with the outcome. They have used the power of the hourglass of fate, thanks to a great and powerful psychic being, and they have begun to try and change their futures, banding together and attacking you. If you wish for any hope of survival, you will need to work together in order to return back to whence you came, back to the time in which fate dictates you must win. In this place here and in this state you find yourselves, you are all vulnerable, and even the loss of any one of you may have disastrous consequences.
You said psychic beings?
Being.
Like
A singular.
It seems like a lot. We're just, especially since we're looking for 7 dooms. Or at least I was.
The 7 dooms are still a clear and present danger in this town, rest assured. But now, an 8th doom may befall Sandpoint if this is not stopped.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Lashara, you speak of Osseo, the Black Frost Whale. You and your companions are the closest to sealing the problem once and for all. I cannot give you more for that journey, but yes, Osseo is the one responsible for triggering these events.
So why don't we go up as well and, I don't know, harpoon him?
He's in Sarcosis, Sarkoris, we think. But that's where I came from before this.
Did you say you came from like a hell dimension before this?
Well, Sarkos feels like a hell dimension.
I don't.
Have you been there? It's
Sarkor-
horrible. There's demons everywhere.
Yeah, so you guys would know Sarkoros was formerly the world wound. When Aradin, the god of humanity, died a couple hundred years ago, the world sort of broke in many different places, created a giant hurricane that's always active, known as the Eye of Abigendo. A crack appeared in Sarkoros, and it was directly connected to the abyss, and demons just flowed outwards from everywhere, in every crack, every location there. So yeah, Lushara just says that they just came from Sarkoros, which, again, implies that.
Like, it feels like hell there. I'm just gonna say.
So who's our target here?
Well, straight to the point. You require 3 things in order to return back to the realms in which you came. The first is to find the interloper. Defeat him, or her. Ensure they can cause no harm. The second is to find a sliver or shard from the Hourglass of Fate, one that was likely hidden by the interloper. And the third and final task. Ensure that none of you break, share, or disrupt the story you're in. Things will still come to play, but it must fall upon the people who are fated and destined to do things, even defeat certain creatures, that you must simply abide by.
Okay.
Okay?
How do we know who the
Saving
interloper?
time.
The interloper?
How do we know who he or she is?
Because they know who you are. They are here to remove you from the board.
Do you have like a brief description or
I got
clothing?
one. I go.
Is
Yeah,
it
I
that
think we have an idea.
assassin?
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. At this point, the individual says, I will, for the most part, remain here for a time. I will speak with Malvolo, as he knows quite a bit about this same kind of magic, and look towards getting you home. Father Xantus will pray for you.
That's good. I think we need all the prayers we can get.
As our heroes bid adieu to this individual, that is where we're going to end today's session.
Ooh.
As we now have some exposition, we know what's going on. We know at least we've got some ideas of things going to for the big overarching quest. Let's touch base with our players real quick and see what they thought of their first crossover event.
I lost the
Lots of
music
fun.
box.
You lost the music box. You did. That's
I was so a bitch.
Oh, you are in so much trouble now with the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, the Undertaker's gonna fuck you up.
He didn't it was a red robe guy. I did what he said.
Random people, like
Doesn't-
find a red robe guy. You're like, oh look, the first guy I meet must be the red robe guy. Here you go.
Well,
buddy.
first I was thinking of the rat dude, but now I'm like, I can't give it to that guy.
You just walk around like, hey, you're
Yeah, so you
red
didn't even
face."
give it to the first person who was wearing red. You just gave it to probably the worst person. It's fine. Anyway,
Doesn't that mean like he already broke the third rule is to not screw up the events that were supposed to play out here?
that could also come down to recovering the music box too. So that might be part of it as well. You may consider that for your next time and stuff.
Good job, man.
Char's very
why-
concerned about her companions now. She just learned one's an assassin,
Yeah,
one
also, why
had a
didn't-
dark lord.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Peyton. Why didn't you give the music box to Balsam?
He's not wearing red.
Is he in red? Because he's covered. Yeah, we're supposed to look like not.
I mean, he does have a
It's like-
red robe.
Yeah, but it's also with yellows and blacks too. So
Okay.
it's not a singly black. It's not a singularly red robe. Unless you could have given it to Nelson.
No, it's fine. Anyway, all right. How did you guys feel about the little twist at the beginning with Neil playing Noan instead of Peyton?
Yes.
You guys like
Fine.
it?
I do
like that
apologize
chat.
about
I hope
remembering
it's
about
fine.
the them not knowing about the Goblin Assembly, because I take notes, but mainly just people names,
it's
so I
fine.
don't forget their names.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right. What do you think about the Noan revelation, the self-sacrifice thing?
That was spooky. I did not like that because I wanted him to stay alive. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's not dead.
I like.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm glad that you
He can
like
be-
Peyton's evil clone.
Who is actually good.
Hey, Lushar thinks he's very nice. And he's self-sacrificed.
Evil clone
so,
is the reverse of
how
Peyton,
bad
which
can
is
he
good.
be?
That's true.
Peyton is
I mean,
bad.
it makes sense. Like, the only person that he would have beef with would be Peyton and, like, the people who are associated with Seven Dooms. Like, everyone else is, like, charming and really suave.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
That's how he's always been, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So, a real quick question now, without spoiling anything, Balsam, what do you think about the secret stuff that the other group members don't know about?
I'm looking forward to exploring that in more detail.
Yeah. It's a shame that I couldn't explore more of Bruthasmus and stuff as well, like, thinking about it, like, with Navander not being here when we met Bruthasmus in the cage a couple of weeks ago. I would have loved to have had an opportunity to talk to Bruthasmus, but alas, Salami.
That's fine. I'm pretty
Apparently
sure
he
that
had to turn into a puddle.
I kept dancing around it in his chat. It was funny to see him squirm when he was streaming.
Yeah, it was fine. Cool. And of course, we got to see Malvolo return with Collodi. And I also finally got to reveal Malvolo's big secret from Rise of the Runelords, which never actually came out in that series.
You've been holding on to that for what, 5 years?
Yeah, something like 5 years. Yeah.
It's really been 5 years. I was so excited to see Malvolo though. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Me too,
Malvolo.
because I was just watching all that, and I was like, it's Malvo and Collodi. I love them.
Malvolo, I did love the two of them, and I really wish we got to the end of it. We got pretty far. I think we got into book 4, before we ended up stopping. I remember a mountain, but anyway, the big thing was that actually all of the members of that Rise of the Runelords game, we all came from different cities in the Thessalonian Empire, and were actually disposed through time and dumped out in Sandpoint. So that's why each of us represented a different sin. So, for example, we had our lizard folk, who was played by Eddie back when Eddie was still playing with us and stuff, and he was Wrath, for example. And I think we had AJ join us for a little bit, and she was like Lust or something, or Pride or Lust, I can't remember.
I think she was lost.
Pride. No, she was Pride.
You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing I did. I was like, she's either Pride
I
or Lust.
can't remember her name, but she's French, and she was Lust.
Oh right, yeah, no, Aristocrat Ari was Lust.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
I want to say that Rain was Envy. I think.
Rain? Oh.
Yeah, I think she was the moose person
Yes,
that we
Rain.
had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
yeah,
Rain was
yeah,
She was
Envy.
Envy, 'cause
She was so good. I loved her so much.
Oh, like honestly, Caustic Phoenix. By the way, if you haven't checked out our friend Caustic Phoenix, she's such a great talent.
She's great.
If I run any games, she's like one of the first people I call to get involved, just because like I love how she role plays, and her and I have amazing chemistry when it comes to like role playing and things like that. So yeah,
I think she made me cry, like, twice or something.
yeah, and Collodi was Malvolo and Collodi was Sloth. That's why Collodi did everything for Malvolo, and Malvolo just basically tried to just stay out of everything. Because he was slothful. That was it. So yeah. You are still. You're getting some lore on another series, and if you want to check out that series, go check out Dead Aussie Gamer Live, and it's the Rise of the Runelords campaign that we did. Fair warning, we did not finish that campaign, though. I still definitely want to have someone run me through, or actually run with a group to go through the entire arc, the entire trilogy.
Yeah.
But I want to convert it now to 2nd edition Pathfinder. So we do the same thing,
Yeah.
just with.
It
like,
is-
I
That'd be
recommend
cool.
watching it. It's a lot of fun. All the characters are so good on there. It's
And we even had special
Yeah,
guest.
it's just
We even had a special guest. We even had Eric Mona, who is actually one of the lead Paizo publishers, join us as Alden Foxglove for
Yes.
for his appearance and stuff like that, which was
I
amazing because now I
love-
know exactly, because Alden was his character as well. So now I know how best to play Alden Foxglove because of how Eric showed me how he gets played. So I'm a little bit more knowledgeable about that, which is really cool. So
Yeah, he played Eldron fantastically. I learned a lot from that.
so great.
100%. All right, guys. Well, that brings us to the end of the game. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We will be back on Sunday morning for Pray for Death to continue our crossover event. So far, it is going super, super well, guys, and I'm just absolutely thrilled that we're all kind of keeping up with the pace. I think Season of the Ghost is like a half step behind everyone, but I think we're on track, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, as always, guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.